Hi everyone, it's Stereo here. The game is saying it's getting late, it's time to get rest, but actually we are just getting started. But yeah, as some of you who have seen any of my previous videos can see, that I finally decided to build something. It's not at all final, but yeah, it's something. So basically, I will get to today's topic, slowly show around, and just do some normal gameplay while talking about today's topic. So today's topic is a bit sensitive one. Probably some of you who are watching might be related to it, maybe not. But anyway, I just want to say that while it's a sensitive topic and it's a bit maybe difficult for me to cover it maybe fairly, or yeah, I maybe don't know all terminology or details, but this is just based on my understanding of the situation, based on what I have seen, observed, so to say, and so on. And it's not about saying that I'm right on anything, but just my opinions and so on. Basically, today's topic is about expectations in games. What do people expect from games, and maybe specifically this type of cozy live stream games, because I have noticed that there is definitely a tendency that this kind of cozy live stream games are being played by people who are maybe demanding in some aspects. They have certain expectations that maybe people normally don't have in other games. It's finally morning. Let's continue. So the thing is that this topic is maybe specifically about black people, and when I'm talking about black people, then I mean black people who are specifically dark-skinned. So yeah, how I feel about it is that especially in this type of game, there are certain expectations that I haven't seen much in other games. When it comes to race, for example, so specifically probably skin color and so on, and hairstyles and so on, are something that people have complained about in this type of games, especially for example Starsand Island, because I'm on the official Discord and I'm sometimes watching YouTube videos related to it and so on. So yeah, I do see a thing or two. So I'm a white person, I may not have a saying in this matter from maybe some people's point of view, but anyway, I think anyone can have an opinion. So yeah, that's my opinion as a white person. But I'm raised in Estonia. It's a small country in Europe, and yeah, I don't remember ever having much racism or anything there. Of course, every country has probably some racist people, but personally, I have zero like thoughts about it, zero feelings to it. I don't know, really. It's like nothing to me. It's just people are people, and I don't think anything about skin color. So yeah, to me, it's just nothing basically. And what I'm trying to say is that, for example, when I was small, I had a sticker on my phone, and that sticker basically was of a black person. It's a black actor, Wesley Snipes. Maybe someone knows, someone not, but anyway, point is that me as a white person, I had a sticker on my phone with a black person in it. So yeah, basically what I'm just trying to say is that to me, I always found people equal. I never thought anything special or anything about skin color. Just people are people. Of course, there are some racist people, but I'm definitely not one of them. what I have noticed though is that, for example, this is a real life example. So I'm living in Japan, and I took a Japanese course, and there were many nationalities studying Japanese altogether, and we had some breaks between the classes, so to say, and then usually we just talk to each other. And we had one black person in my class, and many other nationalities, Asian, and many from Europe and so on, like white people. And what I noticed is something I actually never experienced, because I didn't have many encounters with black people in my life. So during the break time, I remember two guys in my class, one Asian, one so to say white. They were watching some, I don't know, maybe TikTok video or whatever it was. And in that video, there was some black person. I don't remember what exactly was it. It was already quite a long time ago, but just, I don't know, something either that black person did wrong, or something that was funny about him. I don't remember, but anyway, those two people in my class, that white and Asian, they basically looked at that video, laughed about it a little bit, and that the black person was also with us and asked what's up, and then they showed that video, and then that black person was basically offended by it, saying that it's not okay to laugh about this next to a black person, and then to show this kind of thing to a black person or something. But I remember clearly my emotion. I don't remember specifically what was the video about, but how I thought about it was like, what was so offending about it? I do understand that, okay, it was black person in that video, but I don't know, to me, a person is a person. If it was white person, I mean, I would maybe find it funny or whatever. Just because it's black person, people are not supposed to find it amusing or whatever it was going on. I mean, it's just weird. You are allowed to only laugh about people who are, so to say, from your own race or something like that, or I don't know how it works, but to me I felt like it was definitely exaggerated reaction from that black person, so I was quite surprised. And yeah, he scolded the other guys a bit for this, but yeah, I personally felt like, what the heck, I mean, really, it was a so surprising situation to me. I have also, of course, noticed many things online and so on. As I said, I don't have much experience myself, but my understanding is that black people quite often see problems where there are no problems. They think some people are maybe racist or whatever, when it's not at all about race. And why I'm talking about this topic is because I have just noticed that black people tend to be somewhat sensitive about their race, their skin color, their hairstyles or whatever, while they are maybe proud to some extent, but at the same time I feel like there are definitely issues related to it. Anyway, so I noticed, for example, from the official Starsand Island Discord or through YouTube videos, that there are many people. They usually tend to be black. That's why I'm talking about black people. They are a bit too demanding, and those demands, in my opinion, are too selfish. Like, it's usually related to their race. I feel like black people usually want to see themselves being represented everywhere in games and so on, and they are quite vocal about it. I have played many Asian games where they don't have any white people there, and I don't feel like I need to be represented or whatever. I mean, of course, I think it's totally fine to give feedback and just say what you would like to see, but the way some people are expressing themselves doesn't sound at all so friendly. It sounds like as if they think people or companies or developers or whatever who didn't consider them are kinda either racist or I don't know, whatever it is. I haven't figured it out, but it just seems like there's always some issue with black people. I'm not saying every black person behaves like this. I'm just saying that usually it's black people, but of course they could be still minority among the black people. But they do stand out with this kind of things, though. That's why I'm talking about this topic. And anyway, so for example, I saw that some black people want to see dark skin colors in the game. Okay, so before when it was in demo version, maybe there were not enough options available. Then they changed. In the early access, there are actually quite many options available now. And you can see how many options there are. You can really adjust so much. Like really what exactly is the problem, I don't know. Just basically a few hundred options available. I don't know, it could be even more, few thousand maybe in total. And some people are saying that they can't get exactly the same skin tone as they have in real life. I mean, come on. It's not even realistic. I mean, it's basically some anime style game and they want to see very realistic stuff in the game. And because there is no exact one-to-one skin tone available, then they think, again, not represented or not represented accurately. I mean, isn't it too much? I mean, of course, having more different options, it's always good, but if there are already so many and you can't get the exact tone as you have in real life, I mean, I think it's an exaggeration, kinda, right? Because it's not normal to expect that a game that looks like an anime style game should have very realistic skin tones, right? At least I think so. And so related to it, for example, so they want hairstyles, you know, maybe afro and so on. I mean, again, of course, why not have this kind of options, but at the same time, the way to ask is something like, oh, we are not represented, we are not considered. I'm disappointed because even though I expected there to be this and that, but it's not exactly the case, or there aren't as many things as I expected, or it doesn't look as I expected. I mean, come on, it's not all about you. If you don't like the game, don't play it. And if you like it, then try to understand the game developers too. Of course, they can't meet everyone's expectations. And I mean, it must be really difficult to be a game developer. And I can't imagine, like, you have to consider so tiny details. You have to consider every race and you cannot misrepresent anyone, so to say. And of course, you definitely have to represent everyone. I mean, it's getting too complicated. No one wants to make games like this anymore if it's getting this much extreme, I would say. If I want to, let's say, make an Asia themed game or whatever, then why the heck do I need to add white or black people there? Like, really, why? Or any other, I don't know, red or whatever, if we are talking about colors or whatever. I mean, it's just too much. I mean, I understand some people care about it, but come on, it's not about some people. For example, this game has so many bugs still, and definitely many things to improve that can benefit everyone. But then some people think that it's all about them, it's all about their race. I feel like really black people are sometimes making up things from nowhere. So as I mentioned that story before, when I studied Japanese, after that situation, I actually became quite afraid to show or talk about certain things with that black person because I felt like he would maybe see so many things racist that I wouldn't even think about being like related to racism or anything, you know. Because as I said, I don't see any difference. Of course, I can visually see someone being different because of their skin color and some other features, but I mean, to me, a person is a person. I mean, white people also look different from each other. It's not like everyone is copy-paste. So in that sense, everyone looks different anyway. Just some might look a bit more different, but to me, I don't think white people are better than black or the opposite way or Asian or whatever. Everyone is equal. Anyway, I think having more diversity, having more representation and everything, it's a good thing for sure. But it shouldn't go to the extent where you start pressuring others with this, or yeah, it becomes like normality, so to say, a normal expectation that everyone has to represent you everywhere, everyone has to consider diversity, and everyone has to just implement everything, games and many other things related to this. To me, how I see it is art, right? They create the story, they create visuals and everything. It's kind of just one way of art. And I think it's something that should be seen it this way. I mean, how come we should tell artists what they should do or not? I mean, to me it's a bit weird. Of course, we can give feedback how they can improve their game, just as, I guess, knowledge or something like that. But we shouldn't think that they need to consider us in the extent that basically a bit maybe selfish, you know. Because in the end they should be able to stay true to what they had in mind, the idea they had in mind, the theme they had in mind. Not that they have to consider us in so many ways and basically make their game something that basically falls off quite far away from what they initially had in mind, you know. It's not about game developers being considerate only, but we should also be more considerate of them, give them more freedom. I do understand that they could maybe get better sales, draw more audience by having all those things like representation, diversity and so on. But at the same time, first of all, maybe that's not their goal to sell their game to any type of people, because it's anyway difficult to please everyone, right? So yeah, I think it's more important that they can stay true to what they believe in and what they initially had in mind. Of course they can change things up, but what I mean is that if they are making games basically considering only what we want, then it will be probably quite chaotic because people want different things and so on. And another thing is that in the end, if people are so dissatisfied, then they can make their own games. No need to go and whine to all developers and so on that they don't consider us, they don't consider us. I mean, again, it's important to give feedback to improve the game. It's important to make us heard, yes, but again, to the extent that we are understanding of them too. Not that we only consider ourselves and expect they should do everything the way we want, and if not, then we start showing dissatisfaction, give negative feedback and so on and so on. just have to be more understanding, I think. And have to also understand that, especially when it comes to black people, I mentioned, most people are not considering you because of disliking you or whatever. Just they have their own vision in mind, and that's it, right? In the end, it's just a game, and because it's just a game, we should treat it as one. We shouldn't expect some realistic things from a game. I mean, if someone has a blue skin in game, then so be it, right? It's all fantasy, so to say, and it doesn't even have to be realistic. Like you can see right now, my feet are going through the fence, and well, normally such things wouldn't happen, right? So yeah, in game, many things are possible that are not realistic. So in that sense, we shouldn't expect realistic things anyway to begin with. So when giving feedback, just try to be more understanding, try to be more considerate, and don't be so stuck on your race or your gender or whatever other things, right? Just think about everyone. Think about how to make things better for everyone. I understand that maybe you are only thinking about specific group that's more closer to you, related to you or whatever, but still games are for everyone, and yeah, we should be more considerate of everyone, right? But yeah, anyway, that's about it for today. I hope I didn't offend someone. It's just my opinion, and I'm a nobody basically. So yeah, if I was wrong at something, you feel free to leave a comment, but let's be respectful and understanding, and as much as it matters, you can listen to it or not. But that's it for today. See you. Take care. Bye.